run through and make sure my settings are good, and I think they are. Like the audio should be good, display and everything should be good, so we should definitely be rocking right now. I know there's been in those times in the past where like I've somehow had fucked up audio and I couldn't hear myself for a while, but I fixed it so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. So that should be good to go. We should be rocking. Just a matter of figuring out what we're gonna do. Like I said, I'd definitely be down for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, or we could play fucking Rocket League or whatever. Yeah, that is true, but it's just you and me, so not really a big deal. I mean, it's not like we have James here to. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is something that we could play for any given amount of time. It's not too demanding. You don't really have to like be super like reactive and competitive at all. So I mean, that's something we could do at any time. Whereas like if we got really fucking tired and bored, Rocket League probably wouldn't be a move. So um, if you want to play Rocket League now, I would not mind, and we could always throw other games in or whatever. I don't really care. Um, yeah, I would not mind that. So we'll go ahead and change the stream to Rocket League and fire the game up. It's true. You were the premier Rocket League player in the friend group at the time that we were actively playing. I played a little bit recently. Yeah, true. Sad. Bad times. It ain't too late to get there. Make sure my desktop audio isn't too loud. Oh, it shouldn't be. Ah, the NASCAR fan pack is back. Very cool. I need to see. I want to check that out. Because I don't think there's much customization available for that either. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this model. Like parts of this model look good, and then like parts of it look kind of eh. Why is the stream running at 25 frames? Yeah, it's not. I can't remember if I have it set to 30, and 30 would be okay if that's what I'm trying to stream at. But I'm getting like it's jumping from 23 to like 28 and shit. Let me check something real quick. Oh, it's fine now. Okay, so I tabbed out and it was fine, and then I tabbed back into the game. I'm wondering if it's Overwolf, because I just recently started using that. It's like an overlay software. They got like for different games, like different types of things, like where like for Siege, there's something called R6 Analyst, and it literally like overlays over Siege. And I can literally at any point get like an expanded scoreboard that will show me like everyone in the game's favorite ops, their like MMR, their rank. Like even if you're in ranked, it'll show you their rank and stuff. There's like a sus rating to like see like how likely it is that they're cheating or like smurfing or whatever. It's really fucking handy. It gives you like a ton of extra information. It also like suggests bans and shit based on the other players' mains, and as well as like what map you're on, etc. It gives you a lot of handy information. It's really nice. What I'm looking at right now, if you're looking at the stream, this is like a Rocket League tracker that is available on there. Um, and it's not as like necessary as something like Siege. Just it just kind of gives you an idea of like how good your opponents are. Basically, there's not really much else information you can get off of it, in my opinion. Um, I've known about Overwolf, but last time I used it, it just felt kind of eh. But that was like 2 years ago, and granted, the only reason I installed it then is because I was like, for some reason, trying to use TeamSpeak, and the TeamSpeak overlay uses Overwolf. But using like R6 Analyst and shit with it is really handy. And also, there's something called Outplayed, which I started using. Outplayed's got to be the handiest part of Overwolf. It literally, like, for games like Siege, it automatically like highlights certain parts of the match where I get like kills or die or like make a play or whatever. And so like it'll automatically catch those highlights, and I can just get those specific highlights as clips without having to manually clip anything. Yeah, and it also works for Rocket League. It works for a lot of games. And any game that it like, I'm pretty sure it still technically records everything too. So like you can literally just like pick apart anything that you actually want to keep. But it does show you the highlights specifically if you just want to like get those clips or whatever. Um, but for games that it doesn't like know how to do anything with, it just records the whole session if you want it to. So it's pretty handy, honestly. And I've stopped using Radeon software, um, because since I have my SteelSeries headset or whatever, and like it has like a separate like how I have the little like slider on my headset so I can like go between like game volume and chat volume or whatever. Because yeah, well, because of the way like I know you're familiar with that from like headsets on console, because console is really easy to do that. But on PC that requires two different like audio outputs or whatever. So because of that, Radeon only captures my game audio, and that's why it would never catch you guys talking on Discord because I have it on a separate channel, basically. But the actual SteelSeries software now has the ability to clip shit itself, and because it's literally the SteelSeries software, it's aware of that and like can record both of them or whatever. So I've started using that for regular clips, and then I use Outplayed for just like automatically catching shit for me. So now I don't really have to like manually do much anymore, which is pretty nice. And then if I do, I also get like the fucking Discord chat involved too. Um, so it's all pretty neat. But I wonder if like the actual like stream is like like laggy. Like I wonder if it looks like it has a low frame rate, because I mean realistically 27ish frames is not that much lower than 30, but I would prefer if it wasn't dropping like that. Like the fact that it's dropping frames, well, it's the crazy thing is it's not even saying that it's dropping frames, it's just running at like a like variable frame rate. I'm wondering why it's doing that. What, the NASCAR? um I don't know if I'm rocking with the model. I just feel like it could be a little higher quality. Maybe I'm being judgmental, but like certain parts of this just don't look as good as they could, in my opinion. I mean, you're right. It could just be like this specific paint job and decal scheme, um, which I'm pretty sure it comes with multiple decals and stuff. Yeah, so like I guess you're right. It doesn't look as bad when you have these different decals on it. It actually comes with a decent amount of fucking decals too. Um, I'm not gonna lie, as many as there are, this might actually be worth a cop. I didn't realize it came with this much. It also has 3 different bodies, so that's pretty neat. And for the price, it's really not bad because like some of the other bundles are that price by themselves. I'm wondering if I were to kill Overwolf or whatever, if my frames would increase. Let me check that. Let's see if that helped. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm getting a steady 30 now. It's not dropping at all. It was just Overwolf, I guess. Probably, well, specifically Outplayed, because that's recording gameplay the entire time. So probably just competing for the encoding or whatever. Not a big deal. I mean, I don't really use it for Rocket League anyways. It's just more of a Siege thing. Well, I mean, the outplayed part where it records clips for me is really cool, but I mean that's not necessarily necessary for Rocket League because I can literally, Rocket League I can just like save a replay of the match. Well, I guess I can do that with Siege now too, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay, I'm about to get this NASCAR shit. I'm about to say fuck it, dude. Okay, let me actually connect to my like remote app on my phone or whatever. Okay, hold up. Chris, thank you for letting me know that. Let me see why that is. Alright, Justin, can you say something for me just to test?
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, you should be able to hear that now, right, Chris? That should have fixed it. I think I see what the problem was.
Who's down here? Now your screen's black.
Yeah, I'm tabbed out. I know.
Oh, okay.
Or not tabbed out. I'm on like my audio thing. I have a specific like. It's technically like its own scene, and so there's no actual like on-screen shit. It's just all audio shit, so that's fine.
Gotcha.
I'm about to fix that. I'm just trying to get all my shit good. Yeah, I hear him black screen. Yeah, okay. All right, we should be all good now. I think I have to. Yeah, I have to update my fucking OBS WebSocket shit for my remote app. Teehee.
Yep.
That way I can use my remote app, which isn't super important. I just basically wanted to like use that to like switch off my like screen while I fucking purchase shit, just in case. Teehee.
True.
Would prefer not to stream any information. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Oh no, I doxed my credit card number.
I'm about to have to fucking kill the stream for a second. I'll just throw it right back up, Chris, if you want to hop back in. I'm just gonna kill it for just a second.